Chrisean Rock. I'm sure a lot of y'all know who this is, and to be honest, I forgot about this girl. Last time I ever heard about her, her child had fetal alcohol syndrome and was like not walking. And I just checked again for this video, and guess what? Still not walking.
Where you go? Where you about to go? Where you about to go, man? The hat's so big. Listen. Let me see. You don't like it? You don't like the hat? Never had.
And she denies that this boy has fetal alcohol syndrome. And she said that he just going at his own pace.
So I said my son does not have a disability. He is developing at his own pace and hitting his milestones in his own timing.
Right. But anyway, so back in around 2021, 2022, Blueface was dating this girl, Chrisean Rock. That's what we're talking about. They was all over the internet. They was on Chrisean stream. I'm sure y'all saw her. This clip right here, it was posted everywhere. But yeah, her and Blueface was dating for a couple years back then. She's a little odd, if you couldn't tell from that last clip, but it got real messy, her and Blueface. They eventually broke up. Chrisean had a baby. She was pregnant for a couple years. Well, she wasn't pregnant for a couple years. A couple years ago, she was pregnant, and she was saying that Blueface was a baby, even though they had broken up about like 6 months prior. So of course, everybody assuming this is Blueface baby. Blueface baby, right? Obviously, like what else would you think if you've only seen them two together and they like got a baby now? But Blueface was saying that's not his baby. He kept claiming online, "That's not my baby. That's not my baby. I don't know who baby that is, but it's not my baby." And Chrisean Rock was on the internet talking about some, "Yes, it is your baby. This is your baby. You pay child support. This is your baby right here." Blueface ain't paying no child support, but Chrisean Rock ended up having that baby after everybody was online seeing her talking about how she was drinking, smoking. She was on a live TV show talking about how she didn't care and that she was gonna drink and smoke, and if the baby died, it didn't matter because she can get an abortion anyway.
Because we all was drinking, even you, with the baby and stuff.
Why are you lying?
Really been flew out in real life though. Ladies, one more time.
Get yourself together.
Where the bottle at?
Oh my gosh.
Drink it.
She asked for another bottle. I'm just
You got no liquor?
Yes, I can. I can abort the child tomorrow. It won't hurt me.
Oh, but no, the baby didn't die. To be honest, it might even be worse than the baby dying, because what happened is the baby got fetal alcohol syndrome. So Chrisean Rock is all over the internet posting her child, posting pictures of him, showing him like kind of crawling. He was hopping around. But yeah, that's the last I ever really heard about Chrisean Rock until the last couple days. Come to find out that what Blueface was saying was right, allegedly, because this dude named Ronnie was online.
Next 4 to 6 weeks, God willing, Chrisean is going to be required to do a court-ordered paternity test.
Going up to Chrisean Rock in public, talking about get the DNA test, because that's definitely my baby.
Right here, Junior right here. Weird as you weird as shit. You weird as shit.
What's wrong?
You weird as shit. Nobody stalking you. That's my son. That's my son. That's my son. What you want to do?
And Chrisean Rock did not want to like talk to the dude, didn't want to say nothing, but apparently they were sexually active at the time. Blueface was also sexually active with her. Now, when I show you a picture of this man, you're gonna sit here and tell me that this is not his baby. Like, dog, the proof is in the pudding. But yeah, that's a boy that she was apparently also sleeping with that wasn't just Blueface. But it gets even worse, because guess what happened? Right before he was gonna find out whether or not he was actually gonna be able to get the DNA test, he suddenly ends up dead. Something's not quite right here. Now look, I'm not gonna sit here and assume like Chrisean Rock killing him. Like, I can't say it for exactly, but like, seems a little too convenient for me. But allegedly, Chrisean was behind the scenes bragging about actually doing it, and then she went on live stream talking about his death, saying people be doing stuff without knowing the after effect. Now, in no way is this a full-on confession from her, but I can't lie, it's a little close, especially since she was talking about him bothering her in the mall. She also pressed charges on him. That same week was the week that he was gonna be able to get that subpoena for a DNA test. So I'm just thinking this is a little bit weird. So here's my perspective of this whole thing. In my opinion, I do think that she would do something like this, especially since she wanted so bad for Blueface to be the baby daddy, and then come to find out it's this other dude who ain't got no clout. And Chrisean Rock is a clout demon. Don't get it twisted. So she dumb enough to, go on live, make little sly remarks about the dude. And then whenever they asked her about his death, she had no remorse. Not a single bone in her body felt any type of compassion about the situation. Now, apparently the police have already made contact with her about this whole thing because, like, clearly she's suspect number one, talking about it, didn't seem to have no issue with it. And she had every incentive to get rid of that nigga. Because the second that he can prove that that's not Blueface's baby, she done lost every single connection to Blueface. And she loved that man. She got that man's face tattooed on her face. No Blueface equals no nothing. God, I just said the word face like 8 times. So yeah, all in all, this situation seems a little bit weird from my point of view. Like I said, she definitely had a reason to kill this man, especially if she can't, you know, be with Blueface some more and have any reason to be around Blueface, especially if they didn't broke up. She was basically holding that baby above his head so that she could have some type of connection to say that she can come see him, or the baby want to see you, Blueface. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all what I was talking about. This is the clip of her not having any remorse about him dying.
At that point, I already stopped loving him. Not like that. When he died, I had no feelings in my body because it was like that person was trying to kill me before he left. He really was. He was trying to diminish my character, my image. He was trying to clout chase off of my son that I love the most. Like, people be doing stuff and don't know what be actually the after effect.
Now, never mind all the filters and stuff popping up while you talking about somebody dying. But you heard what she just said. People be doing stuff and not realizing the after effects. Sounds a little weird. Sounds a little self-reporty. But as you can see, she clearly got no remorse in her body and did not care about that nigga anymore. She wanted him gone.
Yo, no disrespect.
She sat there and listed off every reason why she's glad he's gone and why she don't feel no type of weight on her chest about it no more. Like, bro, if you're gonna be involved in the murder, you probably should not be going on live talking about it at all. To be honest, people on the internet probably still would have been suspicious of her anyway, because, you know, a little weird that he died right before you was gonna get the DNA test. And then the other thing people were pointing out is right around this same exact time, suddenly Chrisean Rock became this, like, saint.
Crying out to God to help me with these hard times.
Now, I'm all for switching up, you know, if you find God, find him when you find him, you know. That's way too convenient for me. Like I said, I'm a Christian. I believe you can find God when you decide you need to find him, when he finds you. But nah, she's suddenly switching up right after she just got somebody killed. Allegedly just seems a little odd, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, I think that's all I got to talk about in this video. That's really all the information I could really find in this situation. You know, if you've got any more information, be sure to let me know in the comments. Let me know how you guys thought about this video, and I'll be back with another banger. I'm not saying that again. I'll be back with another video soon. See you guys later. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching.